Very good morning. We are starting next module. Before that, I wanted to tell a few information. That is like yesterday I asked the question like what is the default what is the class which is available in our particular modules which are final. That means which is inbuilt and final. That class is string. Okay, please remember string buffer, string builder, all these particular classes are final inbuilt classes. That means it is not possible to inherit string class because string is final. Okay, so that's what the answer. And it's very important interview question. Define inbuilt final classes. In final class means it is not possible to inherit. Okay, that's fine. But name few inbuilt classes which is available in Java. Then you have to tell string buffer like that. Okay. Anyway, we'll start this particular session. Just I'll share today's presentation. See, in this module, we are discussing these three topics: packages, interfaces, and exception handling. Okay, first package. You already know like default package is java.lang, all these things you come across, is it not? Now we'll discuss in detail what exactly that is. Okay, and how to handle this, and how to create your own package, all this information, and very important, access modifiers, that also we are discussing today. And because so far we not discussed thoroughly what is access modifiers, just I named few, but exact working of that today we'll see. Okay, now as you know, like package means this, is it not? That means many things you are collected together and you made that as one bundle. Because in the class itself, like if two people are if they are with the same name, then how to differentiate? Is it not? That is always problem. Like if we are having, okay, this example I told one time, Suman, then how to differentiate? I should know E is from mechanical, E is from EC, is it not? And I have to search his USN number which starts with EC and which is with ME, like that, is it not? This is with ME, this is with EC, like that. And more than that, finally, E will be available mechanical block, and it will be available in EC block. Let us consider like that. Okay, so to differentiate, if you turn this into a program, we are, see, I am telling so many examples which is with the same name, and all of you are creating. Let us consider we created this environment in the lab. Okay, in the same particular environment, you are also creating class A, and he is also creating class A. Is it not? But it is not possible to differentiate this A with this A, because duplicate class name is not allowed. But how to avoid this? Is it not? So we'll give one more hierarchy, that is, I'll make it in some folder P1. I'll make this class in some folder P2. Okay. Now to identify this A, I'll write P1 which is residing in P1. To identify this A, I am telling that this will reside in P2. Similarly, like as Sumant is from in mechanical block and Sumant is from EC block. Okay. So block contains many things. Like that P1, not only these classes, it contains many things. Many things bundled together form a package. As you know, as I defined many times, Java is a collection of packages. So many packages are available in Java. Just assemble that, write a program. Okay, so it is something like an inbuilt library which is available to work with. many particular classes, methods. When you're using the classes, definitely method also comes along with that, interfaces. So many things is collected together. So the particular purpose of this particular package is naming and visibility control mechanism. Okay, visibility control how to do that I will tell you later. But naming control mechanism is possible with packages, and you will come to know many things about package. That is, a Java package is a group of similar type of classes, interfaces, and sub packages. See, please remember. You please underline this particular word, sub packages. Okay. Mm, very important thing. And here, classes, interfaces. So similar type of classes, like we come across some, like as I told, we are having Java language package, which is like many things like string system. Okay, normally which is available in the language, that is available in this package, like that Java.utility. Okay, util. We are having a particular folder called util, which contains many like calendar, time, utility, general utility facilities are available. And IO operation, if you are performing, means you have to import Java IO package. Okay, so package when you are importing, it contains many classes, interfaces, and sub packages. Okay. Next, packages in Java can be categorized into forms. Built-in package. What all are that I told is built-in package. Okay, language, util, IO, AWT, abstract window toolkit, AWT. Like that, so many built-in packages. And you can also define your own package. So there are two types: built-in package, user-defined package. Next, there are many built-in packages which is depending on like language, JWT, and the extended Java, like Servlet and all. If you wanted to perform, you have to import Java. Okay, Swings, Net, IO, Util, SQL, JDBC, like that. Many built-in packages are available in Java. Next, it is very simple unit. Okay, your module 4 much information is very specific. Okay, ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡೋದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, how to create a package, how to import a package. Okay, that's all. Okay, many information which is already familiar at this particular stage. One thing just I wanted to tell, package is like a folder. ಒಂದು ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿರಲ್ವ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೌ see how to write a package, how to represent. We defined all. Okay, package means that this. Okay, how to write? See, package name, small letter P, uh, package P1. Whenever you are writing the program, first statement is package P1. Then ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಬೇಕು, ಲೈಕ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ bundle, inside that one, there you will keep your luggage. Then what you have to do, you have to represent that P1 inside that P2, inside that P3. Okay, when you are writing that, it is like P1 dot P2 dot P3. It is just an indication, like inside this, you are representing like this. See, package Java, inside that AWT, inside that image, like that you are representing. So this is what Java, it contains AWT, it contains image, like that you are representing. Hence, package is the first statement that you should remember always. First statement in a program. ನೀವು ಬರೀತಿರೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ, ಬಟ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ that is the first statement. ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಬರೆಯೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, that should be the first statement in the program, and it indicates that, see, package P1. After that, you are writing a class. So the meaning is that the class A resides in P1. This is nothing but even you may not do it in a Baradre, it will create one folder P1. Inside that, it contains A. This is what the meaning. Nimitra Pariya Uddesha is this. Okay, you return one package inside that class A. So P1 is one folder, inside that class A resides. That is what package. That's why if your friend write same class A, you will write another package in that is package P2. Then same in P2 A resides. Not illen you innondu ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರೆ conflict ಆಗ್ಬಿಡೋದು. But you return that inside another package, it will not give any ambiguity. So this is what how the package will be created. Next, after learning this, we will move to access protection. See, I postponed this and I told about two things, public and private only, in our previous module. And total access protection is private, public, protected, default. This is also small letter only. Protected, default. If you not specify anything, it is called default. And you know various restrictions about private, public, and all. Protected is very important in Java, which is having some special feature compared to C++. ಈಗ C++ ನಿಮಗೆ easier ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. But normally this access protection you will learn there also. Their protection that is protected is somewhat different from C++ protected. Next, if you not specify anything, it is default. Now, at this stage, just I wanted to tell here in C++, just access specifier, I will compare with C++ itself. C++, by default, it is private. If you not specify anything, it is considered as private. Let me see, like what happens in Java if you not specify anything. Okay, and in C++, protected means only in inherited class. Like class A, if I write, okay, if I declare one variable as protected int, this is possible to access that particular variable in the extended class only. In class B last use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. It is not possible to use in any other class. That's what about C++ protected. We will see Java protected how it should be. To learn access protection completely, okay, I will start with an example and you also learn like that itself. Okay, see what I will do is I will write one package. Okay, package, let us consider P1, and after that, okay, inside that package I will write one class A, and after that in the same package I will write another class which extends A. Okay, and I will write another class which will not extend A, but it is separate in separate class. That's all. See, observe carefully. I return one package P1, and inside that I return one class A, and I return one class B which extends A, and another one is in the same package I return one class C which is not a subclass. Okay, non-subclass, like that we can tell. Okay, next in another package, okay, I'll write one more package P2. In that I'll write one more class that is D, which actually extends, which is a subclass of A, which is defined inside P1. Okay, see how to refer that. P1 nallira A. Okay, it is not possible to extend just A, is it not? Because it is not possible to know what is this A, is it not? So I'll explicitly tell I am referring A which is from P1, package P1 nalli iruva A. Because please remember, whenever I created P1 package, all A, B, C is residing inside this P1. Okay, Now I created class B, which extends from P1 only the A. Next, I'll return one more class E inside P2, which is not a subclass of any, just one class inside P2. And now what happens inside package P2, we are having two classes, that is D and E. Inside P1, A, B, C. See how to represent. You write one package P1, inside that you write one class and one extended class, and another is non-subclass. More class bariಬೇಕು. Next, one more package you write, there you write two class. One is extended from other particular packages class, and you write one non-particular subclass. Okay, so the totally it is defined as inside the same class. Okay, that means inside the same class, same package subclass, same package non-subclass, same class, same subclass, and same package non-subclass. Then different package subclass and different package non-subclass. Okay, like that I written 5 different classes and 2 packages. Okay, now we will compare this with respect to access specifiers. How to do that? Just I'll rewrite. Okay, same thing what we written in the previous slide, that itself. Okay, A, B, C inside package P1, D and E inside package P2. Instead of writing same class, same package subclass, same package non-subclass, different package subclass, different package non-subclass, adannella ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು ABCD, which indicates that itself. Okay, now see, I written this particular information, that is the class A, class B, class C. Okay, class B, class C, and access modifiers private, public, protected, and default. That means no modifier. Now, what's the meaning? Let us consider one variable I will declare private. Private int A is equal to 5 anta ಬರಿತೀನಿ. Is it possible to access this variable inside class B? Okay, it is not possible. As it is private, it is not possible. Class C, no. Class B, definitely no. And class C, no. Okay, so if you declare private inside class A, it is possible to access only inside A. It is not possible in B. It is not possible in C. It is not possible in D. It is not possible in E. Now, let us consider. We will change this private. So private means only in the class where it is defined, whether in the same package or different package. That we already defined anyway. Just once again, I told that. Okay, so private means this. Now, what I'll do is I'll make it public. If I declare public, then what happens? Anyway, definitely it is known that it is possible in A itself. That means anywhere you can use that variable. Is it possible in class B? Definitely, yes. It is possible in class B as it is public, and it is possible in C also. Here also it is possible because it is public. Now, what about in other package class, that is D? Okay, there also it is possible. Okay, public means anywhere. It is open to all the classes. Okay, it is also possible in E. Please remember, if you define public, okay, it is possible to access in anywhere. That's what the definition. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll make it third one, that is protected. If you define variable as protected, then how to handle? Because protected, as I told earlier itself, protected is very important. If I define protected, Definitely where it is defined, there you can use. And as a C++ learner, protected if you mention, definitely it is possible in subclass. Okay. Subclasses, definitely it is possible. Now, what about inside C? Please remember, if it is C++ protected, definitely it is not possible in class C, because in C++ tells that only in inherited protected will be used, but in Java it is not like that. Observe carefully. In A it is allowed, in B as it is extended it is allowed, in C also it is allowed. It is allowed in C also, in the same package. Okay, even though it is protected, in the same package it is allowed. Now we'll see in other package what happens. In D it is allowed, as it is extended from A. A contains protected, so in D it is allowed, but it is not allowed in E. Okay, it is not allowed in E. It is not allowed in E. Okay, so what is the definition of protected in Java? In Java, in the same package, it is allowed in all the classes, but in different package, only in the subclass. Okay, if it is defined with the subclass, it is allowed. Non-subclass of other package cannot access protected variable. Okay, that is what the definition. Please remember, in C++, only in inherited. In Java, it is allowed in all the classes in the same package, and in other only in the subclasses. Okay, so that is what the definition. That's what it indicates. Clearly, it indicates. See, in the same class, it is allowed in ABC. In different packages with the subclass, it is allowed, but non-subclass, it is not allowed. Now, we'll come to next. If you not define anything, this is called default. Is it not? If you not define anything, where actually it is allowed, that we'll see. Where actually it is allowed. Anyway, inside that, definitely it is allowed. In class B also it is allowed. In class C also it is allowed. Is it not? What about other packages? Is it allowed? No, it is not allowed. In D and E, it is not allowed. If you specify, it works in the same package. That's all. It is not possible to access that in other package. It is not allowed. So the definition of default in Java, by default, it is public. Okay. What you have to define is default. By default, how it works. See, by default, what is the default variable? What is default access specifier in Java? By default, it is public. That you have to tell. By default, it is public. You should not stop your sentence. You put comma. By default, it is public within the same package. Within the same package. See, in the same package, it acts like a public. You can access anywhere if it is default. But in another package, it is not possible. That is what the definition, very important. By default, it is public within the same package. Default in C++ is private, but in Java, it is public within the same package. Like that, you have to mention. So I think today it is clear, is it not? Whenever you are specifying class as public or default, what is the difference? You make it private or protected, how it is different. And when you are making a variable private, public, protected, or without any access modifier means, what is the use of that? Now, after learning this, if you write some particular packages, somewhere you have to use. That is what the purpose. You have written so many built-in methods, class, and all. Okay, the purpose of that is somebody should use that. Is it not? So the keyword import. Import is to use the packages created by others or some built-in package you wanted to use. Then you have to use the keyword import. Import in P1 package, inside that P2 package, inside that A, some class I want to use. Okay, then you have to write in this type. We already written so many times. Is it not? Import java.io.star. That means inside Java package, we are having IO package, and inside that, I don't know which class to use. What I'll do is I'll put star. So whenever you are using star, all the particular built-in classes, interfaces, sub packages will not come, but all the particular interfaces and classes and variables defined will be imported. You can use that. And the star may increase compilation time. That's what, because you don't know exactly what to import, you will put the star, but it may increase compilation time, especially if you import several R package. Means that is the problem. So it is the good idea to explicitly name the classes that you want to use rather than importing a whole package. So because the star may lead to all the particular information to import, is it not? So the star form has absolutely no effect on the runtime performance or the size of your classes, but definitely it may increase compile time. Because when you are doing, like for example, import java.io.star, or if you import, see one built-in just package, I'll write import java.util.star. I'm importing. Okay, so I'll write one class A which extends. So instead of using that, I'll write extends built-in class, that is date. So instead of simply just I wanted to use only date. Date is available in utility package. Okay. Instead of writing like this, okay, I can rewrite this as class A extends Java inside that util inside that date. Like that I can write. You see the difference. You can import all the packages, or which one you want directly you can write. That is also possible. Okay, so that's what the information just which you wanted to know at this particular stage. And one more example, just I'll write from that. We'll stop today's class. That is, like when you are writing this particular import, okay, just follow this particular technique, and you observe how the compiler error may come. Okay, just one example, let us consider one package will create a package m1. Always p means okay, it's boring. Okay, what I will do is just I'll write public. See, now I'm started to using public along with the class B. Okay, public class B, which contains some particular one method, that is public void s1 or something like this. Let us consider one method it contains. That's all. So next, what I'll do is I'll give import. I'll import m1 dot star. See, please remember, when you created this package, m1 is created, inside that b is residing. So another program what I am writing is I am importing m1. Okay, so importing M1 and I will write one some class A. Okay, inside that public, static, void, main, all these you already know how to write. There, what I will do is I'll create a object of type B. As I imported M1, it is possible for me to create the object of type B, and using this object I can invoke the method S1. M1 contains class B, ನೀವು M1 dot star ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂತು. So if you create the object of type B and you can access the method S1 which is defined inside this, it's possible. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಲೋ? ನೋ. Compiler will generate an error. Okay, it results in an error if you not make this public. In public and the model and the default also. Default means it is not available to other particular class. Outside the packages is not possible to get. Okay, so that's what the difference. Because packages, that's what the definition. First, what we observed, that is, it will control the visibility. Control the visibility means this itself. Okay, naming and visibility control, that is what the package is. Package definition is both naming and visibility control mechanism. That's what we define. Okay, so this is how it will control. So this is what the package. You can create your own package, or you can import built-in package. And overall package means it is collection of classes and interfaces. Okay, it is a collection of classes and interfaces and sub packages. When you are importing with star, only classes and interfaces will arrive, not sub packages. Okay, so this is what about today's topic. I think you got a clear picture of what is package and how to use that. Have a good day. Thank you.